everybody, and welcome to my channel. Today I thought we would just have a little chit chat, sit down, touch base, and talk about what's going on. It is the first of the month, it's the 1st of April, so that also means it's a new quarter. So I thought it would be a good time to sit down and reflect about how our last quarter went. So I had came to you guys and said I want to go on this health journey. Follow me. I had all these habits I wanted to try. I had these goals and I was going along real good in January, and then February hit and I'm not sure what happened, but it all fell apart. I really just stopped everything. I stopped working out. Now, I was dealing with a shoulder injury, and I feel I used that as an excuse because I went to physical therapy and was dealing with a lot of pain afterwards. So I thought, oh, I can't go to yoga. I have pain in my shoulder. I need to sit on my couch and do nothing. Now, I could have went to the gym. I could have done cardio. I could have done yoga. My physical therapist never said I couldn't. I just had to modify. But I'm like, oh, no, I'm hurt. I cannot go. And that is my mindset that I really need to change. I'm really a good excuse maker, especially when it comes to doing hard things like exercising. I think sometimes when we want to make habits, it's hard work and we forget about how hard that is. And we want to choose the path of less resistance. And that less resistance is going back to what we know. And what I know and what I've done for years, like 40 years, maybe 40 plus years, is I go to work, I come home, I take my nip nap, I eat some dinner, and then I do nothing the rest of the night. And that didn't help. And I understand that if you're trying to lose weight, really nutrition is about 80% of the battle. And I just wasn't doing that either. I think you can see in some of my past grocery hauls that I wasn't always picking the best food for me. I really needed to sit down and decide what I felt was working, because I kind of feel like I'm stuck again. And I think that this whole journey is a process of going over and over what's working for you and what's not, and changing and modifying. And so I think we're going to change it all up. Make it different. I think I picked too many things to focus on, and I'm the kind of person that if there's too much, I become overwhelmed and then I just stop. I don't do anything. So I'm trying to keep it simple, silly, right? So I'm trying to pare it down. So I really, this month, want to work on my water intake. I feel that's really went to the wayside. I'm trying to drink. My goal eventually is to get to a gallon of water a day. Right now, I'd like to just do a half a gallon. I really need to track it better because maybe I am hitting a half a gallon on some days. Definitely not on the weekend. I need to work on that. Water intake, portion control, and focusing on whole foods. So I need to pare down my portions, and I think maybe I need to sit down with maybe a nutritionalist or a dietitian and find out what portion control is and how it works and how to make it work in my meal plan. I think, I know everything, I know what I should be doing, but I'm not having that mindset, so maybe I don't know what I'm doing. And maybe I do need to sit down with someone and they can give me tips and help me out. So that's something. And then the other thing is I really need to get exercising again. I just feel better with exercise. Exercise gives you energy. It helps you make your energy so you can do more things. Because, I still want to do my website, and I want to actually thought about starting a podcast. And all these things take energy. And, doing this YouTube channel takes energy. And I just don't feel that I have the energy that I need to be doing that. So I need to get back to exercising. Plus, I did sign up for a half marathon in October. And I need to start training or it's not going to be pretty. And I do plan on signing up probably tonight for a few more races just to help get me in the mood. And I have a race in about a month coming up. So I need to get back to running or else I will come in last. And not that there's anything wrong with coming in last. At least you finished. I don't like coming in last. And I like to PR. If you know me, I am huge on PR. PR stands for personal race time. Look, it's your race time, right? I'm not fast. I'm never gonna be fast, no matter how hard I train. I'm never gonna be first in the line. What I always want to do is try and beat the time I had from the race before. So I think my best time was right under 15 minutes a mile. I want to try and run my half marathon at 15-minute mile, which when I ran my half marathon in 2018, I started out at that pace, maybe even a tad faster. However, I started out a tad faster and then come towards the end, it got very, very slow. Also in the training, I learned that, so when you're training for a long race, such as a half marathon and a marathon, they say that you don't need to run that full 13.1 miles before the race, that if you can run 8 miles, 9 miles, you should be fine. I don't know who said that. That is not true for me. Because come mile 11, I think I ran 9 or 10 miles was the most I did in my training. Mile 11, I looked at my friend who was with me and I said, I can't do this anymore. I'm done. Where's my ride? And thank God she was with me because she helped get me through the last couple miles, but I was not prepared for 13 miles. So I need to make sure that I train better, I train more, I train longer, and actually at some point do the 13 miles just so that my body's used to it and I know what I'm going into. So I'm hoping this month to do 4 workouts a week. So I want to do 2 yoga and 2 running. And then at the end of April, that'll be 6 months to the half, and that's when I'll actually start training. So I think those are my 3 goals, and I want to try and post more. And I want you guys to hold me accountable. I want you to ask me how I'm doing, what's going on, why aren't you doing it, Katie? Get off your lazy bum and get going, get doing something. And so at the beginning of the year, I picked 2 words, like my 2 words of the year, and they were discipline and tenacity. And I just don't feel right now those words fit with where I'm going, and I'm changing my word, and I think the word encompasses those 2 words, to intention. I don't think I've been intentional in my life for the past 2 months, and I want to start being intentional. I want to be intentional about my nutrition. I want to be intentional about posting better content for you guys. I want to be intentional about my workouts. I want to be intentional about my life so that I'm just not going through the motions, but that I'm making a difference in my life or in other people's lives, because that's the ultimate goal that I want my life to be. And I feel like intention encompasses my other 2 words, because if I am making an intention and doing workouts intentionally, you have to be disciplined to do those. And to have the intention to complete training for a half marathon, you have to have the tenacity to keep going and keep doing that. So I am going to change out my word. So it's kind of like the first of the year for me, right? It's like New Year's Eve right now. And starting today, April 1st, we're going to go with intention. I'm going to start doing things with more intention. I think that's all we need to cover. I am still down 10 pounds from when I started in January, so I'm happy about that. So I really would like to lose 15 pounds in the beginning, right away. Really hard this month, hit it hard, and maybe in the next couple months lose that 15 pounds so I can get that purse I talked about in another video, that beautiful Coach purse. Right? So how is everyone's first quarter going? Or how did it go? I guess it is April 1st. I do want to give a big shout out, since it's April 1st, to my friend Amy. It is her birthday today. She is 21 days older than me. Yes, my birthday's coming up. Woo woo. Amy has been my friend since the 5th grade. And the funny thing is, not only are our birthdays extremely close, our phone numbers were 1 digit off when we were growing up. So I think it was meant to be for us to be friends. So big shout out to her. Hope she's having a great birthday. What do you guys want to accomplish this quarter? Why don't you let me know in the comments below, and let's hold each other accountable. I hope everyone is having a great day, and I hope you like the quality of the new camera. I did finally figure out how to do the microphone. Woo woo. That is exciting. This was supposed to be a beginner's camera. I must be less than a beginner because it's been a trip with this camera, but it's fun. I think the videos are going to be great. So I hope everybody's having a great day. Happy April. I hope it is a great month for you and you get all of your goals accomplished. Let's smash this month together. Bye, guys.